네, 드디어 DLC 프로즌 와이드 해보겠습니다. 유로로 하는 게 맞겠지? 뭐야 이거? 가자마자 보급해 주면 또 싸우라는 건가?
What are you doing, Eloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Eloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
어디다 감시하고 있어? 36%? 야씨 뭐지? 나 이렇게 많이 주는 이유가 뭐야? 오자마자 전투하는 건가? 뭐야?
This one's a new predator. I can see the
뭐야
heat
저거?
coming off it.
악마 스쿼처? 냉동이 안 가고 35야?
Okay, Aloy. Now what?
잠깐만. 여기도 세네, 좀. 아니, 안 쓰러지네? 졸라 세다. 아, 진짜. 진짜. 두 공격하네. 아씨. 여기가 나 오자마자 죽겠어. 여기. 쉣. 저기 나 오자마자 죽었네. 아니, 뭐 이렇게 쎄, 이렇게. 어씨 너무 센데? 이거 저 무슨 로봇이야 저거는? 약간 개 같은데? 어씨 이거 너무 센데 진짜? 큰 녀석들보다는 저 중간 녀석들이 좀 잡기가 까다롭네. 저거 뭐야? 염소야? 여기서까지 나와? 갑옷이 별로 좋은 건지 안 좋은 건지 모르겠네.
That'll help.
뭐? 뭐라고?
Okay,
내가
that's
이방인이야?
welcome, I guess.
오로라인가? 와우, 멋지네. 더 프로즌 와일드. 싸워야 돼 바로?
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
뭐야? 걸리진 않네? 모닥불 옆에 있으면 옷 똑같은 것들 좀 녹나? 그런 걸 확인 안 해봐가지고. 녹지는 않는 것 같네.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
바누크?
Not that you'll stay long.
바누크가 왜 여기 있지?
Smoke rising from the mountain.
와,
And a
저거 뭐야?
village too. What's it for?
노래 그
The smoke from the mountain is worse than
어디 하이파이브 하고 있어?
bad omen for the ritual.
발견다. 어디가 여기 되지? 툴레까지 가야 돼요? 여기까지? 오 쉣. 뭐야 이거? 모닥불이 바로 밑에 있네.
Yeah, this is useful.
역시 집터는 게 제일 좋은 거야.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
원래 살던 사람들인가 보네. 되게 정착해가지고. 이 뭐야? 여긴 아니. 일단은 저기 가서 말 걸어야 될 것 같은데. 저장하고. 무슨 일이에요? 아이.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of
노라라는 거 다
necessities.
아는구나. 티가 나나?
Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead, but not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost, so they're getting a different kind of send-off.
뭐 하는 거야? 뭐야? 글린트 호트? 뭐야? 뭐지? 이 호트도 이거 조종할 수 있나? 가져가네?
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light.
Blue sky.
But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Aurea?
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. They believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not gonna talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
살갗에
I've
케이블
heard that
달린
name
남자라고?
once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
방구에 대한
Seems like they don't have
관련된
much of a choice. Place like
패스들만
this.
나오나?
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid? Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
지금 뭐 하는
He's a
놈이야?
Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of
족장이야?
respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Araya came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
You said
So
you've
what
lived
are
out
they?
here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
우리? 우리는 누구야?
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja.
바로자?
My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to
돈
show her a
벌렀구만.
trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
긴 눈금?
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, anyway.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya.
우리야?
She was last seen headed for the mountains they
Aurea.
call the Ice Rats. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
북쪽?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I
마그렌?
wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya or Thunder's drum. Might be worth a shot.
Some say Sakura's paintings tell the future, but I don't believe it so.
뭐야? 이들한테 말 걸어야 될 거야?
I do not
Aratak?
want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
얍. 왜 오레아는 어디 갔어?
Araya knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
뭐야 끝이야?
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes, the village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
전쟁 끝났어. 그래 다시 일으키면 뭐
This
어쩔 수 없다 말아.
Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself.
말해주기 싫어?
It has changed the
우리 까칠해.
machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
그게
What is it?
기계들을
A matter
바꿨어?
for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I put my word to it.
Even with
선동의
the
불은
risks
뭐야?
being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. Prefer deeds to words.
Right.
뭐야 이거?
When the blue light guides, only a fool chooses a different path.
올 아이템. 내가 어디로 가라고 했지? 날루크 자켓. 날루크? 날투크 자켓. 이게 뭐야 이건? 사이드 퀘스트가 2개 있네?
Take care, Outlander. The cut is not a merciful place at the best of
일단은
times.
저장하고 바닥에 있는 사이드 퀘스트가 뭐야? 웬 파란색이지? 어? 블루그램 나 있는데? 진짜 졸라 이거 좋은 건가? 내 거랑 비교를 못 해보겠네. 블루그램은 어디서 나온 거지? 의상. 아니 딸랑 본편하면서 4개 먹었는데 10몇 개가 필요해? 여기는 얼음이랑 불만 있네? 시간의 흐름에 따라 느린 속도로 체력 회복 능력을 제공합니다. 아니 사망률이랑 다 팔아버렸네? 무도 샘플 팔고. 뭐야 이거? 아니 바꾸고 싶은데 이거지. 활이 필요한데 근데 내용물은 신뢰성이 떨어지며 확인되지 않았습니다. 염소? 오소리? 아이 젠장 이거 블루그램이라는 게 따로 있구나. 이게 먹으러 가야겠네. 몰라. 저거 활 바꾸려면 냉각수는 왜 표시가 됐지? 나 졸라 많은데 이거. 잠깐만. 냉동 40%? 구매하기 다시. 이게 더 좋네. 야 이게 못 사네. 오자마자 살 수가 없네.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lalai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now, but our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it, or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, Not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
거기 어디야?
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this
뭐야,
place?
쓰나미 밀린 거야?
I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here.
북서쪽?
Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
거기 가면 또 스네모 있을 건가? 침수. 잠깐만, 하나 더
Trust
있었는데?
in the blue light.
잠깐, 사이드 퀘스트가 이건 특수 상인이구나. 이건 뭐 별 상인은 뭐지?
Music. Blood sounds.
저기 뭐 팔아요? 파는 게 없네. 일단 상인 한번 뒤져봐야겠는데. 뭐
We have
파는지.
enough worries.
아이씨, 못 올라가. 딸기야. 아이씨, 못 올라가네.
When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small,
아니, 잠깐만, 이쪽 아닌가?
who led us through the frozen wastes. We
저
also
위에 있네?
remember the ravenous tribe, who delight.
The Banuk have painted the same way for ages. It suited us fine. Why must Sekuli meddle with it?
어이? 어디야? 맞지? 여기, 여기도. 무슨 상인인데 왜 여기까지 여기 있지? 뭐야 이거? 누구야?
Quite a view you've got up here.
It's a useful perspective. How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing. That's a lesson. All our marks will pass.
That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter.
Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew. But a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments, like none have seen.
Have you
당신
always
누구예요?
been a painter?
I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banur. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving.
뭐야? 아, 젠장. 아, 또 가죽이 필요하네, 뼈랑. 보물상자 이거 뭐지? 이건 또 어디 사는 거야? 어디 사는 거야? 밝은 소금? 안유가 저건가?
These pigments you want. Where should I look for them?
Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and
바위가
cliffs.
절벽에 달라붙어 있어? 이런 젠장.
The Banuk rock paintings are impressive, but,
You want to know what they mean. That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are called to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door.
do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like mine, are a call to the tribe. You could say inspiration or prophecy. And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
알았어.
I'll see what I can find. Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among... But I'd reward you as well.
알았어요. 나중에 올게. 아이, 잠깐 여기. 이거 아닌가? 뒤질 뻔했네.
Scrabbling a bit.
Water lapping, strange images, odd stories.
잠깐만. 진짜.
Okay, I want to learn more about.
여기서 어떻게 내려온 거지? 일단 앞에 퀘스트가 있네.
Fix the machines. I've got to find a rail. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice and follow the river north.
Outlander, wait a moment.
네.
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue
파란
light
빛이
upon
보인다고?
it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
아니야.
No.
땜장이?
More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds.
금속새 둥지?
Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the
내
length of your
창의 길이가
spear.
맞는
That's
레일을
all I
찾아봐.
can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
갖다 달라는 거죠, 결국은. 젠장.
Remember what I said, but tell no one.
뭐야 여기? 뭔 소린가? 아이 짠짠 아이 몸 씻겨 나갔네.
Stocking up.
야 근데 이거 또 이쁘다 색깔 노란색. 뭐야 이 사람들 무슨 뭐야?
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keep them together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet we'll see a stray.
All right, I'll keep watching.
야
Straight to the mark.
적중했다고? 뭔 소리야? 그러면 메인 퀘스트 하러 가야겠네. 이 뭐야? 이쪽에도 또 뭐 있네? 어디야 퀘스트가? 젠장아 졸라 오네. 여기도 이 상인 있네. 잠깐만 일단은 툴렉 가야 되나? 툴렉부터 가는 게 좋을 것 같네. 툴렉이 아니야. 잠깐만. 잠깐만 여기 들었는데? 아니구나. 그럼 모닥불을 발견하고.
Outlanders. Carja Outlanders.
그냥 살고 있네? 하반석?
May the sun grant you
하사반?
a portion
하사반.
of its wisdom, young huntress.
그래 알았어 잠깐만. 일단은 이 뭐야? 툴렉 좀 갔다 툴렉 좀 찍고 와야겠다. 하나밖에 없으니까 맵을 먼저 밝히는 게 좋겠죠.
Bergren said Array's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
그리고
What did it take to knock one of those over?
뭐라고 넘어져 있다고? 그린 도구 아 진짜 짜증나네. 제 속을 그거 하냐. 어디야? 다 악마네? 오는 거지? 어? 다 악마야 지금? 뭐야 이거?
The scavengers have just gotten started.
툴랩이 쓰러졌네? 진짜? 눈, 졸라 온다. 잠깐만. 뭐야? 지금 뭐 하는 거야 저거? 아 진짜. 잠깐만. 뭐야? 안 쓴데? 뭐야 이거? 플랩. 아이 뭐야? 어디 가냐? 뭐야? 뭘 보는 거지? 아이. 진짜.
Fascinating. If they weren't looking for me.
저기요. 날지마. 오지마. 근데 뭐 어떻게 하지 이거? 부품 복구 필요? 뭐야? 그러면 이거 퀘스트 뭐 따로 해야 되나? 퀘스트를 뭘 따로 해야 되나? 보려면? 클릭 같은 게 안 되는구나. 가야겠네 퀘스트하러. 저기요.
That must be Naltuk, looking out at that
여기 있다.
tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal.
뭐야? 뭔 소리야? 어이, 저 뭐야?
Interesting. Maybe I could override it.
뭐 하고 있어요?
Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
기계 소리까지 한다고? 어디 갔어,
Will you
오레아?
tell me where Aurea went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Aurea wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
무슨 오염을 다 악마라고 얘기하는 건가?
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to array.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
그냥 같이 가는 거 아니야? 아, 젠장아. 저거 뒤에. 아, 뭐야. 뭐야. 왜 이러지? 데미지가 나네?
Shields overloaded by that pulse from the tower.
이거 진짜 데미지가 나네, 이거. 진짜가.
Kill the machines. What about the tower?
해야 되나? 되게 오염된 거라 가지고 피가 안 되네. 너무 뜨려. 진짜. 그래. 졸라 세네. 몸빵이 너무 되네. 진짜. 그래. 그렇지. 일어나, 내가 생각하지 마. 아이! 진짜 걸렸어. 뭐야. 진짜 뭐야. 뭐야 이거. 쉣. 야, 너무 세다 진짜. 몸빵이 너무 되네. 진짜. 뒤지겠다. 아, 이거 너무 시끄럽네, 이거. 이번에 내가 진행해야겠다. 아이. 강제전을 할 수 있다고? 무슨 말이지? 내가 했다는 건가? 아, 약이 없네? 롱레그 40초.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all.
놀랐냐?
What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam.
야, 나 그거 필요한데?
Shamans who complete the path
아이템
take a
살려면?
piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
그래,
You
블루그램.
said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of
발음이 잘안 되나?
machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're
그래, 넌
Aurea's
누구야?
apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
뭐
I don't know
졸라갔네.
if I can live up to
다 놀러
Aurea's
가냐?
example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Aurea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Aurea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross
뭔가
this
있나 보네.
shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Aurea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
아씨, 약 사와야 되는데.
Alright, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps.
저 어디 가는
Find
거지?
this shaman's path.
뭐야? 잠깐만, 나 약 6개 있는데, 이런 3개 그냥 가야 되나? 어디야? 앞에 캐스 있네? 일단은 가면서 들리면 되니까. 뭐야? 싱가포르로 교환? 복귀? 왜 아이템이 없지? 무덤불, 순냉모 아니야? 순냉모, 여기도 있네? 저거 진짜.
These mountains must be the ice
자,
rasps.
상이 있네?
The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
저 그게 아니라 일단 포션 좀 살게. 포션. 아 이거 사긴 사야 되는데 아 지금 사야 되나?
This must be the ruin Laolai was talking about. Deep down. Flooded too, like she said.
뭐야 저기야? 캐스가?
Probably came from somewhere upriver.
아이 젠장.
Follow the river, find its source. Seems
이거
simple
오염된
enough.
거라 가지고. 강을 따라 상 위로 올라가기? 뭐야, 어디야? 오잉? 여기네? 아이고 잠깐만 오지마 계속 오지마 이거 오지마 미친놈 어디야 캐스 어디야 여긴가? 어이? 뭐지? 이거 찍어야 되나? 상 위로 올라가면 되나? 어디 있어? 맞아? 그냥 계속 계속 올라가네.
There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built.
침수 입구 찾기. 역시 건물 뒤져봐야겠지. 에잇. 하지만 아무것도 없네. 동물 조각 뭐야?
An animal carving. From long ago.
생뚱하게 동물 조각 먹었네. 어디지? 입구 찾기? 잠깐만 이거 저장 좀 해야겠는데?
Somebody wanted in. Probably blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
뭐야?
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the dip?
뭐야? 잠깐만. 그래픽이 더 좋은 거 아니야? 어떻게 같은 DLC라서 그런가? 왜 더 좋아 보이지? 제가 없네. 뭔 소리야?
Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing?
비밀쇼?
It's okay. Like, how do we want to start this farewell thingy? We might be the last cash one to ever see this place. Yeah.
Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. That's probably not good news. Looks like most of the facility is underwater. How did this happen? I should be able to shut this place down from here. Ugh, someone made a mess of this. If I had the right parts, I'll bet I could get it working again.
부품 사다유 혹시? 여기서 찾는 건 아니, 여기서 찾는 거겠지?
With waters, no way I'd be able to swim. Someone's been through here. Without
길둔? 미친놈 저기서 뭐 먹는 거야?
Another holographic interface. There must be some kind of lock positions. Helpful.
동력 장치가 없네? 동력 전지 어떻게 찾아야 되냐? 왜 이렇게 시끄러워? 뭐라는 게 어디 있는 거야, 이 녀석? 여기는 아무것도 없고.
Are you alright?
뭐야?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed.
My forge gone cold.
But nope. Nope. Not old Gildan.
You're welcome.
왜 고맙단 말도 안 해? 뭐 하는 거야,
Wait. Start
저기요.
from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood a little. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. When the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me.
바닥에 물속에 던져버렸다는 거야?
And thusly do we come to the present moment.
고리?
You said something about
무슨
an
유물
artifact?
얘기하는 거야? 안에 어떻게
Indeed.
알지?
That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones. But one in particular caught my
그냥
eye.
헛소리하는 거 같네.
An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mom brought one back for me from
wherever she'd gone to that time, I remember holding it, staring into its face, seeing myself and my mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long. Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking
근데
mechanism.
고리를
that
아까
controls the door.
던져버렸다는 것
You
같은데
don't say.
물속에.
Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got two hands. I've got two hands. Perfect. My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice. Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
건방지게 지금.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
아니.
Golden. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
길 좀 따라가자. 하지만 빠지면 죽겠지.
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors?
알았어. 잠깐만. 아 뭐야? 이거 맞아? 저기 뭐야? 여기가 저기요?
The other valve is just across the edge. Raging flood waters.
뭐야? 이거 내가 찍어놓은 것 같은데? 아 젠장.
You might find a way to the other valve somewhere up above.
아 여기 진짜 내 명망이네 진짜.
Looks like there's a ladder over there. Might get you to the valve.
알았어, 잠깐만 이건 어떻지?
You know, I thought I saw some. You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the flame.
오자마자 이렇게 고생이야. 들어봐서 좀 없네 들어갈 때가. 지금 뭐 혼자 졸라 얘기하고 있어. 잠깐만 맞나? 내려가고. 여기 아니야? 여기 좀 반대로 왔네. 오, 36%.
Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
됐어. 잠깐만. 뭐야?
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Right You are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
다시 돌리라고? 빙고.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate!
야, 여기 밑에도 막 뒤져봐야 되는 것인가? 어디 갔어? 헐.
A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further. I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above us. How are we gonna get up there?
Let me look around. See what I can find. Looks like I could jump across on that rickety resting platform. I'll find a way out.
잠깐만. 헛! 에! 저기로 뛰어야 돼? 뭐야? 여기요! 맞지?
Nice jump. Nice. What am I saying? That was
I'd have to leave something else
Never
behind.
seen such absolute disregard
No,
for
there you go.
personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
없지? 아!
Current's too strong. I can't swim against it. It's
진짜.
less refreshing than it looks.
뭐야? 이거 뭐야? 뭐야? 잠깐만. 저 빠지가 올라오네?
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Caught sellouts and runaway cowards. We see her. I forgot the words.
헐!
Started off so strong and then off to this. Well, that's sort of my MO. No.
이거요?
Spinning.
반대편 가는 게 있어.
Now we've done this once before. Could be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
It's set up the same way on this side. I should look for an access tunnel.
This is my sort of delve. Thousand little problems to solve. A million minute and invisible factors.
왜? 아무것도 없고. 어? 뭐야?
Gildan.
잠깐만. 여기는 아닌 것 같은데 맞겠네? 빠르게 내려오는 키가 뭔지 모르겠네? 아이.
How about stagnant water? Charming. Okay, Gildan, turn the valve.
어디야?
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again.
뭐야? 뭐라는 거지?
Hang on, okay? I've got a plan.
별로 올라가라고?
I need to get up higher. Could climb up that wreckage.
저 밑에 뭐 있네?
Pretty much what I do now.
제가 이거 올라가는 거 맞는 거지? 아, 잠깐, 맞나?
Can't jump straight to the counterweight from here. I could climb higher, but I won't.
진짜. 잠깐만. 좀 없지? 이게 뭐 숨겨놔가지고.
Going down.
뭐, 몸무게 좀 나가네. 진짜. 진짜. 진짜 올라가고 있어. 저기. 진짜. 그래도 다시 올라가는 거 있어. 그냥 내려가야지. 얼마나 무거운 거야, 이거.
You can make it! Let's see another one of those man Oh! No! That killed her! Kelton, what have you done this time, you great Jets?
I'm fine. Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question. Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
제가 어디로 가야 되지? 이놈도 어디로 도망갔어, 이거. 이럴 때면 잽싸구만 NPC도. 에? 잠깐만 있어봐. 오염된 무기를 쓸 수가 거의 없네. 근데 활리 그밖에 없었나? 여기 작아 보이지? 로프, 폭발. 잠깐 뭔가 활이 빠진 것 같은데 느낌이. 일로 보니까 맞구나. 근데 왜 이렇게 차이가 나지? 이거 뭐지? 저거 착용 못하니까 나오는구나. 어디 갔어? 어디 갔지? 그리고 진짜.
We'll find out after I killed it.
마보숑. 쉣. 아, 전. 죽었다. 죽어버리네 진짜. 이거 방어가 별로 안 좋나? 차라리 근접 저항으로 껴야 되나? 생각이 너무 좋은 것 같진 않네.
Snapmaw! It's a snapmaw! Very,
알거든.
very big snapmaw!
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
잠깐만, 아 희한하네. 어디 갔어? 그리고 너무 안 좋은 거 같나? 불에 약하지? 왜 안 보냐? 아, 이 정도면 됐나? 여기 있다.
Tell me when it's dead, would you?
It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring.
오, 맞다.
Maybe if
이렇게
you
되어가지고
pry its jaws open and reach inside,
You're
I
right.
can't look.
This thing did swallow the ring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray.
더럽게 말고
Sure, its
어디야
chosen
지금?
routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils.
저기서 여기냐? 나 가기 전에 뭐 아이템 쓸 때 있을 것 같은데. 보급 상자. 뭐야 이거?
Those
뭐야, 이거?
drainage pipes lead into another room. Wonder what's in there.
이걸 확인하자고? 어떻게 확인해? 뭐야?
We drained enough water for what we need to do, but I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam.
잠깐만 여기 아니야? 이거 올라가야 돼? 잠깐만 여기 갔다 가야겠네.
Pipes, valves. Maybe I can drain the rest of the water from here. Sure are a lot of valves. Should check my focus first. Could be something around that my focus will see. All right, time to get the flow going to the right place.
뭐야? 뭐지? 내가 직접 돌리라는 건가? 일단 이걸 돌려야 되네. 아이, 아 이게 아니네.
That's not quite right.
그러면 이거를
Something's not right. There, that should do it. I should head back.
어허. 여기 어디지?
This must go down to the lower level.
아래층 내려가는 길이라고?
Ugh, it stinks down here. Looks like that's everything.
Smell that?
I should head back up for Gildan.
Smells like a port-side morning in the claim.
좀 맞나? 여기는 아이템 먹으러 온 건가? 뭐요? 뭐요 여기?
So, as we circle back around, got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you
아무것도 없네. 그 아이템만 저거 뭐 코어 먹으러 온 건가?
Just like I thought. Where is gone?
잠깐만, 코어 아까 먹었는데? 저거 아, 데미지 37, 34 오염의 열상까지 있고 창 데미지 22 필요가 없고 25짜리 있어서 뭐야 이거? 냉동 감전 오염? 북치게 무기 코인? 뭐 졸라 좋은데? 그냥 파란색 다 팔아봐야겠다. 필요가 없는 것 같아서. 냉동 감전 모양? 이거 그러면 이 활 어디 갔지? 이거 활에 껴야 되는데? 냉동 감전 오염 이거 대신 끼면 되겠구나. 이거 하면 2, 5, 2, 17 감전만 있는데 감전이 몇이야? 35구나. 근데 오염이 필요가 없는데.
Wonder if there's anything down there.
이게 다 오염된 몹이라 가지고 걸리지 같은데. 여기 맞지? 아, 이 넓은 맵에 아이템이 없어. 달러 코어 하나야. 너무하네요. 너무하네요. 뭐야? 아, 없네. 동력 전진은 어디 가서 오는 거야 그러면? 응? 나 갖고 왔나? 갖고 왔구나.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
어디 갔지? 왼쪽 위 아래 위 왼쪽 위
What?
아래
What are you doing with your hands there, girl?
왼쪽 위 아래 위 오른쪽. 너 어디 있어 근데? 내가 어디서 얘기하는 거지? 뭐야? 이씨, 야, 갑자기 나타나냐? 순간이동하고 있어?
I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind, tickling the empty air like that.
동력 전기 찾기. 골든에게 말 걸기. 왜 아이템 안 먹지?
Where did it go?
잠깐만 있어봐.
Full already.
뭐야?
Gilden? Everything okay?
Are you okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure.
시계 얘기한 거였어?
Right there in the window. I would... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Gilden. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make.
어디 가냐? 설마 거기 우는 거야? 아휴, 남자 새끼가.
Okay, let's fix the panel and shut this place down.
어디 교체할 거야? 아. 찡. 왜? 아, 진짜.
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge.
아,
You are a wonder.
건방지게 어디?
Do you hear that often?
신기해, 허리.
I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gilden.
No. No, I suppose not.
내 이름은 아니야 근데?
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
그래, 시간 봐서.
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. We all take a look.
You go on ahead. I'm gonna stand right here and bask in our victory for a while.
그러면 아이고 미안해요. 계속 끝난 거야? 응? 아직 가보라고 확인해 보라는 거네.
It's getting louder.
뭔 소리야? 바로 저장을 하고. 어디가 파이프 챙기고 들리지? 이거 뭐야?
Sure they're kidding about the sound.
잠깐만, 저로 들어가야 돼? 왜? 젠장. 목숨으로 들어가야 돼? 쉣. 이거 피가 대신 안 나네? 일라 튀어. 소리의 근원 찾기. 뭔 소리지? 뭐야 이거? 누가 파이프 치는데? 지구의 마지막 소녀들. 뭐야?
Calm, calm.
뭐야? 뭐야 사람이네? 야, 너 어떻게
You look
했냐?
happy to be playing again.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
이거 어떻게 들어왔어 이 사람?
Never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power. And of course, no one else knows these pipes like I do. I learned them by ear before I could walk, strapped to my father's back. Thank you for draining the waters. Not just for myself, but for my ancestors and their sons.
별 말씀을.
Please, take this.
As
a token of our gratitude.
네, 이거 감아줄게. 완료했네.
Let's see. What shall I play next? The echoes are different without steam. Sound is warm.
이거 아이템 넣었고, 여기 젠장. 사이드캐스 하나 했네. 길지가 않는구나 이거는. 그러면 여기로 다시 가서